Hey there, friends. I hope all of you are having a great Monday, Moon Day. It is November the 9th. My brother's birthday was yesterday. My little boy's birthday was last Thursday. So it's been kind of a birthday bash here. And I actually got to see my little boy on his birthday. When I say little boy, he's 34. So... Still, they're always your babies no matter what. This morning we are going to do a few chippies. It's going to be really brief because I got a lot going on here today. But I thought the cool thing would be for us to take our flow journal and choose some bits and bobs from here. Now this is a new signature that I made for my flow journal, and I did this in kind of a witchy, mystical kind of way. So this goes along with some current reading that I'm doing, and I might just make this into a reading journal. A reading signature. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I thought we would go through here really quick, and what I need to do is choose some substrates. I need to choose some paper to work on because I have a stack of scraps, and we all know that that is where the chippy love starts, is a stack of scraps, and that's what I have from this morning's work. I'm doing a different morning and evening ritual. I'm gonna probably do a rather not long video, but kind of an explanation video about how orchestrating my fall mornings and fall evenings right now. You know, we're in that really weird time where it gets dark at like 5 o'clock, and honestly by 9 o'clock I really cannot hold my eyeballs open anymore, which is kind of it's very, it causes me a lot of consternation. I'd like to spend time with Chris, and Chris is a night owl, and I am a very big time day person, and I always need something to keep my hands occupied at night when we're watching our TV shows and things like that. And I, like last night we were watching the Steelers, and I literally could not, really could not stay awake. I get up around 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. Now, Chris does not get up at 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So this, it's our time schedules are just very different. So what I'm trying to get to is I need, I've designed a way to do a bit of start art in the morning, develop a small kit, take that downstairs, and that's what I'm doing in the evening so I can freaking stay awake. Stay awake. That used to be so easy. I used to get like 4 hours of sleep a night, and I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling good. Woohoo! That does not happen anymore. I was a younger girl back then. I think we all kind of start out as night owls when we're younger, because it's just hard for us to sleep, and then we develop these patterns of like going to bed really early. Okay, so I processed some magazines and books this morning, so I just set all my scraps aside. We have taken our substrates from our flow journal, which always just has a ton of substrates in it, and that's really, really fun to have substrates, kind of easy access, right? And that is what a flow journal is all about. It's about easy access. It's about not having to get out a whole bunch of stuff to work with. Now you see what I've done. I got out my flow journal, got my substrates, got my scrap pile. I've got a pair of scissors, and I've got a glue stick, and we're just going to sit here and work. It's refreshing to be able to, to kind of, speaking of night owl, I found a Johnny Carson. I thought that was cool. Black and white photo of Johnny Carson. That used to be a big treat. So on Fridays, you might get to stay up late and watch TV And my dad would let me stay up late and watch TV, particularly if Tina Turner was going to be on Johnny Carson. And he would let me stay up because I was a huge Tina Turner fan. Still am a Tina Turner fan. She is not healthy these days, which is, you know, a little bit sad. She's such an incredible woman, and she came from literally nothing, from Nutbush, Mississippi is where she was born. You know, got hooked up with Ike Turner. That was not, that was great for her career, but not, you know, not her life. And then she discovered Buddhism, and she was able to extricate herself from that abusive situation, which was, you know, just really wonderful. But anyway, you know, talking about just schedules and sleeping and that kind of thing, that's that was always kind of like a big deal for Daddy to let me stay up on Friday night, because I wanted to stay up all the time. You know, I didn't want to go to sleep. The world was busy. Always had fun. So, oops. Hello. Do you need something, babe?
Just going to get some parts.
Okay. Chris is going to get parts, which have been hard to find of late. So I'm glad that he's going to get some. I hope he finds them. Tina Turner TV. He would make, my dad would make a, you know, he might make a pizza. You know, like a Chef Boyardee pizza. And stay up late. Watch Tina Turner. Watch sci-fi movies. We both like sci-fi movies. It was always a lot of fun. I'm looking for just some words, because that's, you know, that's what I don't have here. But I think I'm just going to set it to the side, and, you know, maybe we'll stumble on some words here in this kind of pile of scraps, because I don't want to get anything else out. Sometimes it's fun to just kind of lap what you're doing over. So, you know, whether you're a night owl or a day person, if you're a night owl, you probably don't have a lot of trouble staying awake. But if you're like me and you're a day person, then that whole trying to stay awake at night. If your hands are busy, it's easier to stay awake. But then that involves turning the light on, and Chris is not really happy with the lights on. But I can't see, so I need them on. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any words. I don't have words, but that's okay. You know, maybe we'll make some up as we go along. Influential women in music. You know, we think of Tina Turner. We think of, you know, icons like Cher. Cher is 72 now. You kind of get to this place where you're, you know, the people that you admired, like Alex Trebek, are no longer, they're not in their earthly shoes anymore. But that's okay. We all move along. Isn't that a great thing? This morning, Chris was outside, and he came in and he was like, well, 2020 just got worse. And I was like, how did that happen? You were just outside. And he said he saw a squirrel get run over. And I was like, oh my goodness. And then when I was walking Mia, you know, the little squirrel was like, little squirrel was. It was sad, y'all, because apparently his sweetheart or his brother or whatever was coming over to his little body and checking him out. And it was just like really sad. So I picked up his little body. I put on some gloves and got myself a plastic bag and picked up his little body and gave him a little dirt bed to lay in the back. But you know, he's already gone. I just didn't want him to upset his mate. And I figured if he was not lying in the road like that, that his mate would be okay. So, you know, just another hard reality. Things come and go. People come and go. Situations come and go. People come and go. People come and go. People come and go. You guys know what I'm talking about. People come and people go. Administrations change. Blah, 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 blah. I am real happy to not have to hear the blah, 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 blah anymore. I'd had enough of the ads. I've had enough divisiveness. I've had enough of people yelling and fussing and fighting, and I've just had enough of it. I'm not watching TV. I'll watch it tonight because football's on. The football is on. The Steelers won yesterday. We were happy about that. It's always like a nail biter, though. Nothing is ever easy with them. If you're a Steelers fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, geez, can't you just make it easy for once? But no, cannot make it easy. It's always hard. You guys can, I haven't even talked about what I'm doing here, but you know, you can see how quickly this is coming together. And, you know, I'm just doing a lot of layering because I enjoy it so much. I just really love layers. I think that they, you can create a piece of mixed media, layered mixed media in such a snappy and quick way. You know, I mean, it doesn't take long, dear friends, to do it. And of course, we're experiencing flow, aren't we? And we know how important that is. It's important to, you know, if you're doing something like this, the idea is to keep moving. You know, we're just moving and moving. We're not really even thinking about what we're putting down on the paper. We're just, you know, we're just having fun. In these uncertain times when we're not sure about having fun and we're not sure about what's going on or what we're doing or how things are going, you know, we're future focused and not really present, you know, we forget to be present. We forget to, you know, to allow ourselves some presence. We kind of get all, we get all caught up in what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen next year, what's going to happen in the future. You know, really what we need to do, just kind of enjoy the right now, dear friends. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the colors of the autumn, you know, the season of the year, the glory of the sky, the green of the grass. You know, I know we're all worried and we're all tense and we're all like fearful, but just, you know, relax, and it is going to be what it's going to be, friends. That's just kind of how it is. You know, all you can do, my dear friends, is just one day at a time, one foot in front of the other, one step, one, you know, one just one day at a time. You know, and then at the end of that day, you know, as you're doing your dishes and you're looking, you know, out over your yard, or you're listening to your doggy or your kitty cat drink some water, just think about, you know, how precious that is. Just that breath of life, just that sliver of time. It's not, you know, it's not big chunks of time that really matter. It's those increments, those small, meaningful moments, you know, just small, meaningful moments. We can't often focus on the big picture. We're, you know, sometimes we just gotta hunker down and love the seconds and love the moments and treat those as the precious things that they really are. Okay, I'm almost done with kind of like the background thing here. I've got one more. And what I need to do to finish these off is I need to find some words. So I'm going to go back to my flow journal. Oh, I've got one more here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that one. So let's go back to our flow journal and just see if we can just kind of, you know, maybe just, I'm just going to flip and see if we can find, you know, maybe a sheet that has, oh, this is something that's usually pretty good. Okay, this is a piece of a, this is a piece of an anime-ish kind of magazine. I'm not sure about what the name of it is. Let's see what we can see on here. And I really kind of like that, you know, we have speech bubbles to play with. And it's like, well, maybe we can just kind of cut out the facial imagery here. We can kind of cut around. You know, Flow Journal just always has something useful in it. Something that, you know, provides you with that little oomph that you need. Oh, that's cute. But I think, why it's that would be a great journal prompt. Why it's what? Fun. Right, now this one. Oh, okay. So this one says it's beautiful. Also, if you guys are looking for quirky quotes or sassy sayings, I do have a new sheet and an old sheet at the Etsy store of sassy sayings and quirky quotes, because they're just fun. It's beautiful. You can see how speedily we work, right? It's just nice to work quickly. I am putting a link to my Patreon site, so you guys can kind of check that out too. We have it's a more intimate way to look at my life as an artist, my life as a person. So I do hope you'll check that out. Just like this little thing here. You can kind of see it kind of gliding through the air. Funny. I do see the word critic over here, and sometimes, you know, our critic looks like some sort of demon monster from another planet. Earth Candy is balancing things out. She's kind of big. Don't worry. I think we'll use that. And we'll just use that right here. Even the back of this particular page is really interesting. And we're going to use the word balancing things out. Just balancing things out. I got to see my little boy, like I was telling you guys about. It was so exciting. Got to spend time together. Got to see him on his birthday. What a treasure, treasure, treasure that is. Okay, this says, sometimes people need to see what is good. Got to go see Chris play Friday night. That was such a delight. You know, I don't go see him play. When I met Chris, we both were in bands. And we made it kind of a point to not go see each other play because it's so annoying. You know, it's like you're following somebody to work. So we decided we would not follow each other to work. I kind of like the 92 that we have going up here, but I'm going to sacrifice the number for the speech bubble. Sometimes we do need to see what is good and forget about the sadness and frustration, you know, that we might feel over things or situations or whatever. Let's see. Okay, I'm out of words. So I think what I'm going to do is pick up a piece of text, you know, and just see what I see on the piece of text. I'm going to grab a pen, see if I can see some interesting words or phrases. Pretty, smart, feminine, funny. I like that. Pretty, smart, feminine, funny. Let's do smart, feminine, funny. We do not have to be neat, you know. Have to keep moving. Have to have fun. That really turned out cute. You know, when you do that, you get a very organic kind of feel for things. Okay, this says pretty, funny, feminine. You could go back if you had some highlighters and kind of highlight that. That's always kind of fun too. And then after this one, we are going to stop because I got a lot to do today. And as much as I would love to sit here for 3 hours and play with this, it's not gonna happen. Pretty, funny, feminine. Put that there. All right, let's see what we have today. You can be pretty and funny and feminine all at the same time. Some people think that, you know, if a woman is funny that she's not feminine, but I think that we can look at Liz Lemon and we know that funny women can be quite beautiful. Tina Fey, I love Tina Fey. I don't know how this kind of turned into a look at women, but it did. So that's kind of fun. To me, this looks like kind of the 60s. In the 60s, I was kind of a flower child, a hippie girl. I was only 10 years old, so it was like, well, you know, I was a little hippie. Sometimes when the critic comes to call, there are things that we need to do to remember that we are smart, feminine, and funny. And some people just need to see what's good in being smart, feminine, and funny. Sometimes smart, feminine, and funny has to be balanced out. But don't worry and conquer that inner critic and be beautiful and discover what it is and love yourself. Even during trying times, even when things seem unbalanced and wobbly, honestly, wobbly is a great thing. Wobbly always winds up well. Talk to you soon, y'all. Take care.